Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another episode of Factions here on PvP.TheArchon.net. I'm with my buddy Mav starting out. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing amazing. How are you today, Rusher?
Good, thanks. Thanks for asking, man. What a nice feeling, dude.
No one ever asks you, so I just kind of have to do it sometimes.
That's what I brought up in my video, man. I appreciate it, dude. Just feeling loved right now. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly a reminder before I get into a lot of things, because today's an epic day. Today's a big announcement day. Reminder, crate key all. Which, are you guys seeing this? You guys are seeing this video on Saturday. So by the time you've seen this, there is a crate key all happening Saturday at some point during the day. So when you're seeing this video, it may not have happened yet. PvP.TheArchon.net, you have to be on one of the actual servers, the dimensions, and there'll be a crate key all for everyone online at the time. So hopefully see you there. But, alright, Mav, today is the Phantom Dimension update. We have, and it might be, some of these updates will be applied to Atlantis as well. But a big update day. And today, it's kind of our new strategy with the Archon, I'd say. Not just weekly updates, but maybe every week or two. Kind of just bigger updates when we do announce them, rather than just little rushed updates. This one is, this one's huge. Like, this update today I'm talking about is huge. So let me go through the list. It will take up a little bit of today's episode, but I think it's worth it because there's a ton of cool stuff coming, and it just keeps Phantom Dimension fresh, even though I think it's still fresh even without the update. But here we go. First thing, set homes. You can now purchase more set homes in shop, $7.50 for 3. They're stackable, so if you already have 15 set homes, you buy 3 more, you now get 18. That's a smaller part of the update if you want to check that out. Next thing, Castle. Castle is so huge. It's a huge part of this update. We're actually going to take about 5 or 6 minutes after I talk about the rest of the update to explain how that works, so stick around. Next up is the custom enchant nerf / buffs. This is the third and final thing of the update. So let me go through them. Grind has now been buffed. Before it was just grind 1. You get grind 1, it increases XP. You get more XP per kill on mobs. Now it's buffed. There is a grind 1, 2, 3, and 4. The old grind 1 is about equivalent to the new grind 2, which means grind 3 and 4 are even more OP than of a grind than we've ever had. So it's harder to get some of the grinds now, you could argue, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Specifically, you know, 2, 3, and 4 are harder to get than just a tier 1, but it's way more OP if you get it. That was a big demand, so that's the buff for this update. Now some nerfs. Actually, Commander as well. Commander is an enchant that gives haste to yourself and to teammates. It is now officially a 20 block radius, so, and it works, so it's good. That I don't know if that's a buff, but it's a fix. Commander. Valor. The dreaded OP Valor enchant has had a fairly big nerf. We won't give you the details on it, but basically, it's not as OP as it used to be. Valor has been nerfed. You guys know if you had Valor 3 or 4, I don't know what it was, you barely even had to God Apple, man. Like, you didn't even have to health pot. It was so OP. That has been nerfed. It's still a good enchant, just not as good. Last one is a bunch of other small tweaks with custom enchants. Not worth noting them. You may not even notice them, but we have tweaked a bunch of things, balanced some more stuff within the custom enchants. Keep reporting things that should be buffed, nerfed. We'll be messing with that throughout the weeks, making sure everything, every couple weeks, we want to buff things and nerf things just to keep the PvP fresh, as well as adding a custom enchant here or there. That's kind of our plan with the Phantom Dimension and Atlantis. Last thing, you may have noticed a performance increase on the server. That has happened, and there will be even more performance increases added throughout the week. That wraps up our update. Keep in mind, though, we haven't even talked about the biggest one in detail, and that is Castle. Quickly, Mav, spin yourself a crate key before we go do that and see what you
already. Which crate key?
Ultimate crate. Actually, well, we should have done a normal one. We should do a normal one, because that's, we'll do an ultimate today. Hit an ultimate.
Alrighty.
4 IGs, baby! Woo! Give me some of that. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
$300 kit.
Did you? Ooh, that's some XP. That's a lot of XP, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of XP bottles.
Okay, I think it says 300, but I think it's 350. So that's the free.
Yeah, it's 350. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get that fixed. $350 kit. Nice. That's a lot of XP right there, and some good armor as well. So we'll take that. And 4 IGs. I'll throw that in the old e-chest. All right. We do got some more talking to do, so let's move over to the castle portion. It's super hype, super cool. None of this stuff is added yet. Well, I guess by the time you're watching this video, all these changes and nerfs, buffs, Oh, also a brand new page of levels. I forgot to announce that. So /levels. You guys know we have up to level 45. Tomorrow, or while you're watching this video now, there will be a whole new page of levels, so 45 more with new rewards, stuff like that. So that's coming as well. Again, by the time you're watching this video, all this stuff will be released. All right, that's enough talking on this portion of the update. Let's go talk about Castle. And now we got Kurt, and obviously Mav as well, to explain the Castle part of this update, of the Phantom Dimension update. It's pretty hype. It's pretty freaking hype. And Kurt's explained most of it, if not all of it to me. Mav, you have no idea, so you're going to be kind of learning as we go. But it's so big, we're taking a lot of time here to tell you what's going on. Because if we wanted to do something gameplay-wise, and it's not out while we're recording this video, it should be out when this is uploaded, we would have to spend a whole episode, like, doing and playing this, and it might not even work out. So let's just show you. So first, Kurt, you've explained it to me, so I'm going to try and help out a bit. What you got to do first is we'd be at Warp PvP. We would type /castle, and that would give you the coordinates. Right now it's 21, -19. I don't know if that's really where it's going to be. Probably not, Kurt.
Yeah, that is where it's going to be, yeah.
Is it okay? And this will be in Warp PvP, so it'll be unlocked once you hit level 24, once you can actually go to Warp PvP. It'll tell you the status. Right now it's controlled by my faction, and it's been controlled for 45 minutes. What this is basically a 24/7 Koth with 24/7 rewards. Now let me read you the rewards. While it is captured, and again, my faction's had it for 45 minutes, my whole faction gets access to a 2.5 times MCMO XP multiplier. That's insane. That's awesome. That's during the entire time. From the second you control it till the second you don't control it. And you could control it for a week straight if, that's very unlikely, but you could. Your faction also gets $20,000 every 15 minutes when held more than 15 minutes. So that first 15 would be the 20,000, right? I believe.
Yeah.
I think that's how it's worded. And then you also get $200,000 every 3 hours when held for more than 180 minutes, of course, which is 3 hours. That's on top of the 20,000 you're getting every 15 minutes. So every hour with the 15 minutes, you're making 80K, times it by 3, 240, plus the 200K every 3 hours, you're looking at $440,000 every 3 hours. So that's a lot of money for your faction. Why not? It's a free $500,000 every 3 hours. So those are the rewards. That's the purpose. Now, those are OP, right? If you have that for your faction constantly running, your faction's going to get stronger with MCMO, stronger with money, and that money can lead to strength in a lot of different ways on this server. So how the heck does it work? Well, let's say this is the castle right here. It is, all right? How the heck do you get in this thing? It's blocked off. Well, I've got a very good pickaxe right now. Efficiency 6, blast 3, like literally best pick in the game. You can see now, 70 durability, 60, 55. So you have to hit each one of these blocks 75 times or break it 75 times before it breaks. Once you get in, I'm in the first one, boom, I'm in the second. So now I gotta get through these two as well. Once I get through these, obviously I'm through, I can walk in, my faction can walk in. So this just delays it a little bit. And let's see, I'm just about in, and obviously I have a really good pick. So that was really fast, come on boys. That was really quick. Usually
that's the minor pick, which you can get from the store.
Oh, there you go, little shameless self-promo right there. That's the minor pick. That's an OP pickaxe. So it would take longer even normally. So boom, right now my faction's controlling it. Kurt, you have a different faction right now to show off what's going on, right?
Yep.
Okay, so boom, Kurt shows up. Different faction shows up. He mined through the wall. He's in. He is now, you are now neutralizing it. So first, you have to neutralize it. So right now, I still have control. I'm still getting the rewards for it being controlled.
You just got $20,000 while I'm neutralizing it.
While you're neutralizing. So if you understand that, so it's 30% neutralized. Boom, I come in, and now I am controlling it again. But I think I just pause it, right? If I leave,
yeah, you just pause it, yeah.
Neutralizing, does it go to 40%? Let's just double check here. Boom. So if I come in and try and, I gotta knock him out. If I knock him out, it'll reset the neutralize. But if he stays in there, and I come in, like Mav here has interrupted it now. It's at 50%. But Mav, leave quickly. As soon as he leaves, it will go back to neutralizing. Once it is neutralized, it's controlled by nobody. Then the battle begins. And it takes 10 minutes to neutralize. It's fast right now just to demonstrate. 10 minutes to neutralize, and then 10 minutes to capture. So we'll see. We'll wait here for a second. And the more people you have in there, like if Kurt had 5 guys in there, which is the max, it would be 5 times as quick. So it takes 10 minutes normally. doing my math, I think if you have 5, it would be 2 minutes then, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
We believe. I believe that's how it works. So it would take. So it's way faster. Max of 5 though. If you go over 5, you're still gonna just get the points for 5. So now DDD, Kurt's faction, has started to capture the castle. I no longer have the rewards. My faction no longer has it. I come in. What's up? I'm contesting it. Boom. We fight. He knocks me out. It's back to map comes in, knocks him out. It's back to being captured, and I believe it resumes. Right? It doesn't restart. Yes, resumes just like that. And then once he captures it, we'll see in a second, because let's go back here quickly. Kurt, you stay there, keep capturing it. This is still not regent. So once he captures it, any new faction captures it, anyone who's in here at the time that's not in your faction is TP'd outside the walls and the walls regen. Correct, Kurt?
Yep, correct.
Correct. Okay, and then that's how it works. So we're going to let Kurt get up to 100% here. If he leaves and comes back in, it resets the timer, right?
Yeah. So if I leave this point, so I can have another faction member on it, say Mav's my faction, then I leave the point, it will continue to cap it. If both Mav and I leave the point, it will go back to 0% captured.
Yeah, so while you're capturing, you need a guy from your faction in there at any time. Boom, he captured it. I got TP'd a little bit of a distance away from the castle. I come back, and these things will be regened. So then I gotta break back in, and it's a 24/7 battle. It's super epic. It's worth it to try and contest these things at all times, because 1, you don't want your enemy using all these rewards and getting ahead of you, and then 2, you want the rewards for yourself. So Kurt, I'm gonna TP you. Kurt, can you TP to me right now? So now,
sure.
so I break back in. Kurt's defending, right? So Kurt, go inside like you're defending. Head in there. I've broken back in. Kurt can now replace the walls with obsidian. Only obsidian, okay? And he can actually break. He could do the 75 hits if no one's attacking right now. You can replace all the walls with obsidian. Right when it's placed, the obsidian has 5 hits. Obviously, obsidian breaks a little bit slower than stained. Is this stained clay? Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is stained clay, and it will change different colors depending on the durability you're at.
Yeah. So the obsidian starts at 5, and can you give the timers on that? Every what?
I think it's every 10, if I'm not mistaken, it's every 10% of the max time, which is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It will add extra durability onto that block.
So the obsidian will get stronger let's just say every 5 to 10 minutes at a max of an hour, and then after that obsidian has been there for an hour, it will have 75 durability, just like the clay here. But obviously, 75 durability obsidian is a lot stronger than 75 stained clay. So there you go. It's another way you can defend, and we'll go here quickly. See, look at even me. Boom. That was 1 destruction right there. 2, 3, like this. It takes a little bit, man. Right? 4, 5, and we should almost have it here. Hopefully I could break in.
Obviously, with the timer being it's based on the timer it takes to capture it. So with it being quite quickly now, it'll have quite high durability.
Oh, so it's based on timer.
Yeah.
So it is it's a bit more OP. Like this should have broken in 5 or 6. But now it's taking longer because it's got so much durability built up here. So this would take a while to break. So you could see how you could really get this thing defended and make it heavily defended with a good team. Boom, I just broke in. That took me like 10 to 15. Obviously, it wouldn't get that OP that fast. It's just because the timer is a bit shorter right now for capping. But that's it. That's Castle, and that's the biggest part of this weekend's Phantom update. Super hype. The team did absolutely amazing on this. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, it's released. If not, it'll be released latest Sunday morning. We're doing some final testing with it. But make sure you join pvp.thearchon.net, Phantom Dimension, because the Castle Wars, the Castle hype is going to be insane, especially for the next week or so as everyone gets used to it and all the strategies are learned to defend it, to attack it, to siege it, whatever it may be. So other than that, Kurt, thanks for helping demonstrate that. Mav, thanks for being a tester as well here as we demo it. We're going to head back to the episode and do a little bit more today, obviously, hopefully with the update and some without. So thanks again, Kurt. Talk soon. Now, Mav, that was a lot of talking about updates. Hopefully entertaining talks, though, because it got me hyped, man. Like the Phantom Dimension, if it wasn't already fun enough, well, now we got a heck of a lot more you could do on the server, too. So I'm excited for it as well, because, like, I'm not that close, like, slash level. I'm only level 33, but I mean, I can get to 45 pretty quickly, and then we'll have a whole new page to tackle, which will be fun. So, Mav, with all these things I want to do and these, you know, with the grind, we need to get grind swords fast, by the way. Like, this grind 1 is now a lot more useless. That's kind of like the one drawback of the grind buff, is if you had grind 1 already, it's now nerfed, technically. But obviously, worth it, I think. You just got to get yourself grind 2 or 3, and then it's totally worth it. So we need to get that upgrade fast, and that's why we need to make some money. But let's make some money in a smart way. So first off, Mav, you were showing me around the base. It's like daily updates on the base. Hey, yeah. So let's we started up here, but let's start down here.
This is the more dramatic reveal style.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so Mav, explain what's going on. Where are we? Are we in the base? Whose box is this? Let's hear it.
We're inside the base. This is our box. We're sharing it with Harry, Waziz, and JKaz, one of the old Pandemic members.
JKaz, baby, what's up? Yeah, all right.
And then basically it's just a cool design. Look at all the motivational signs. Be the change you want to see in the world. You know, we just got some motivational things like right before you go to PvP.
Creativity
we're ready to
is
go.
contagious. Pass it on. Yeah, okay.
Raid drop off also motivational right up here.
Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice to have. And then obviously protect the chest.
Let me show you the little chest area. Like, you haven't seen this before because no one really does this. But look, you can't open this chest at all. You press the button, the sand picks up. You can go into the chest, and then you can access it, and no one else can. Try it out yourself.
Did you press it once or twice?
Yeah, you only press the button once. Press it once, go into the chest. You gotta click it before the sand falls down.
That's dope, dude.
And then you still have access to the chest.
I love it.
Yeah. That way you don't have to worry about like these chests behind you where you have to break the redstone lamp and then replace it.
Well, no, that's like I literally end up just taking off the protection because I get so lazy putting it all off.
Exactly.
And on.
So now you just have to press a button.
What a cool little system. Well, there's
there.
a little faction life hack for you here on the Archon. That's awesome, man.
Created by The Watch. I gotta give him credit where credit is due.
Okay, created by The Watch, our boys, GG boys. And so yeah, that's all. This is where we're living, and this is in the same base. This is at the top of the base. This is just one of the many boxes that we'll be living in, and it's only got access to those 3 guys that were mentioned, and then obviously the boys, Ben M, Wild, whoever's around, and Mav and myself. So that's pretty good, Vamps. So then let's head up, because up is the kind of the more important part. This is the money-making area. So you chose, out of using the rest of his space, this is a big box, obviously, you chose to do Enderman spawners. Why is that?
They, I believe, are the best economy source on the server, because if we've done a little math calculation, and you get 20k in inventory of iron, whereas you get 18k in inventory of ender pearls.
Oh, okay.
And obviously ender pearls do not stack to 64, whereas like iron does. Like you get 16.
So it's so much better, Ben.
It's a lot better, and the catch is Endermen also drop emeralds.
Yeah. So bonus.
So you make even more.
So this is like the most money efficient farm right now on the Archon is Enderman, which has changed a little bit from before. What level are Endermen to place? Because
I believe it's one of the top levels. It's close to 10, I believe.
I know. I think it's 9, and I don't know my freaking level, man. Are you able to place them technically or no?
I'm max level, so I can place them.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna play. I don't know for sure, ladies. Team Stone does not. Oh wait, this is not even in my faction. Oh, this is the alt faction, right?
Yeah, I forgot. I claimed the base on an alt faction, so now no one can place anything until I access them.
Yeah. Okay. Good play. All right. Wait. Who's this dope man guy? Is he part of it?
Yeah, he's one of the alts AFKing right now, and I could get my alt on right now, but the server is kind of full.
The server is full, man. So we'll just place the. I mean, so yeah, basically, I just can't access because Mav's got an alt on here. So we'll throw these things up afterwards. These 6
I'll
Endermen.
access you later.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. But all right, so we're gonna put them up there. But now, this thing is like partly done. We're actually gonna throw up a couple hoppers here. I'm gonna help you out because hoppers are super expensive, and we're gonna finish the floor, right?
I gotta show you how to do it because Archon has a little bit slower hoppers than most servers do. So if you place them this way, like it goes on them, but when you're facing towards these chests, you have to face it in towards this hopper. So you see what I'm doing?
No,
like they go opposite directions.
They go opposite directions.
Yeah, do you see the little hopper ends at the bottom?
Why? Oh yeah, and why do you have to do that?
Like they face differently. It's basically so it filters through faster.
So wait, so I want to do this row like I still can't even
so you
do
start
this, dude.
This way.
Yeah.
And then so like you have these obviously facing downward into the chest.
Yeah.
And then you have these ones, like you face them towards these chests.
They're reversed. Okay.
Yeah, so you reverse them so it goes faster. Like it filters the things a ton faster.
Okay.
So
well, I can't even place in here, dude. So I can't actually even help you, anyways. I forgot.
It's fine. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing here, dude. Take my hoppers. You're gonna need these anyways. You taught me at least. All right, but while you're doing that, that's okay. That actually works out. So that's how. Yeah, I guess that's a little filter life hack as well. Now, whatever can we do? Actually, Mav, can you give me $1 million? It's not actually a handout because Mav's actually gonna take the item that the $1 million is gonna buy me. So I'm just gonna use it while he does that. We're gonna multitask. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
So. We got a lot of, well, not right here, but we got a lot of e-pearls to sell. We're going to make some cash right now. I think my bal's, what, 34,000 I saw? Oh, it's $1,034,000, but it will be 34. I'm going to go to Warp Shop. There is an item called the Sell Wand. You guys know Sell Hand, Sell All. It's still a thing, Sell Inventory, but the Sell Wand is an even better upgrade of this. And I showed it on the announcement video of me coming back, but let me purchase this thing now. It costs $1 million, okay? Anyone could buy it. I just bought it, $1 million. It has 500 uses. Now, you do have to have the ability purchased from the shop.thearchon.net for Sell Wand. So you can buy this thing in the game, but if you don't have that shop purchase, you will not be able to use this thing. Now, I have it on my account. Obviously, I got those owner perms, so good for me. And Mav's going to be getting it as well. So you can buy this thing and then, you know, obviously give it to a member that has the ability. And here's what you can do. This thing is so OP, man. /back, Sell Wand. So all I would do is right-click the chest. Boom. I just sold everything in that chest for $10,000. Let's go here. All this stuff here. Boom. Right-click it. Boom. Sold it for $8,300. So it's a very 11,000, 14, 9,000, 7,000. So it's the most efficient way to make money. I'd love to. I wish I could see right now, but there's a cough going on. So I am just making bank right now. That one made 1820. So these ones are a little bit less because they're not as much in there. So literally you just rapid fire like this. We're not accepting. I'm just going through them all. These ones have way less. We actually want to go back over here. And this is the quickest and fastest way. I hope it doesn't use uses when I do that. And you only got 500 uses. But in my opinion, the time it saves you, and obviously if these are full chests, which they will be at some point, this will be worth it. What the heck's going on right here? Are you human? Type captcha to continue.
Oh, you got captured.
Type cap. Oh my god, dude.
You gotta type what's on the map.
Oh, okay. Oops, I typed.
It's basically the Archon added that to prevent sell bots from happening, so it makes it more fair for players.
Cool. Okay, good. Well, okay, there you go. We're proving our security right there. So I am making bank right now, everybody. I seriously am. This is huge money right now. I don't think it's worth it to use those uses on those end ones. We're just going to use the ones with a bunch of e-pearls like here. Because these are, you know, over 10 grand, over 5 grand, a lot of them. So easy money. And we'll see what we got at the end because we might play around with this money because this is, I mean, we aren't even full, but just think once we get full how much we're going to be making here. I think that's about everything. I mean, these ones aren't really worth it unless they're very full, which they are not. Maybe a couple of these I'll do. 2,900, 17, 10. All right. Mav, my new balance is 426 G's, Dad.
Just imagine if the chests were full.
Exactly. I just went from 34,000 to 426,000 in a matter of, what, 60 seconds? And those weren't even close to being full. Enderman spawners are OP. This is going to be such an OP money-making farm. Now, I'm going to coin flip it, man. I'm going to CF it right,
coin flip it all.
Yeah, 425 grand. CF, 425 grand. We're going black. We're going simple. I think someone's going to do it. Let's see. CF, 425. Oh, someone accepted. Come on, man. 850 grand. Please, please. I'm doing one coin flip. No matter what happens, one coin flip. Just wanted to make a quick...
You lost to a faction member.
Did I? Did I lose to... This guy just stole my money, man.
I lost too. Oh,
you lost too?
Ironhead took mine too.
Oh, man. Well, there's that money gone real fast. I wanted to double my money, man. Make 425, boom, coin flip it, get 850 in total. That would have been a good way to end the episode off. But instead, we're actually left with $0. But Mav, take this sell hand. I already used almost a fifth of the uses, but I'm sure you'll get good use out of that. And so it's probably good to wait till the chests are full to use that thing. But very successful, I think, indeed. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, as we're ending today's episode off, we are going to hit ourselves with the XP. Mav gave me half from what he won from the crate key today. We were gonna actually do a big custom enchant spin at the end of today's video, but again, as I'm making this, the enchant nerfs buffs are not live, so there's no point trying to go for a grind 3. Obviously, that's what we want. Grind 3, and then hopefully a successful levelize into grind 4. We're gonna be farming levels like no other here on Phantom Dimension. So we're getting our XP ready for next episode. By that time, the enchants will be live, and it will be worth it. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Again, lots of talking, I know, lots of grinding and hanging out today, but I mean, it's for an update, dude. It's pretty hype. I hope you're hyped if you're a player on the Archon, and if you're not, I hope this gets you hyped to maybe come try it out here on pvp.thearchon.net. That being said, that's going to wrap up today's episode. We will get some action in next episode, get some PvP, do something. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, touch that like button, join the Rushers by subscribing to me. Check out Mav's channel, of course. Recent 5 donators to the Archon, Fishing Rod, Pro V8, and D Madness, and Ryan237. Thank you for your purchase, the Archon. Appreciate your financial support. Thanks for joining. Having so many people on here enjoying what we've been creating for you guys is just such a good feeling. And thanks for supporting this show. Have a good one. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.